Hi there. I'm in the middle of a reading series. Just finished reading Matthew, New Testament. I'm also doing another series where I'm reading from this book called I Want to Go Home. It's a camp novel, young adult novel. So I'm in chapter 3 now, Dear Mom and Dad, and we're picking up where we left off. And here we go. Dear Mom and Dad, wrote Rudy. This place is terrible. Each day I'm subjected to countless atrocities. The food is spoiled and poisonous, and the drinking water is contaminated, so there's an outbreak of typhoid. The cabin collapsed last night in a typhoon. Don't worry. Only one guy got killed. It's not all bad. I do have one friend named Mike. He's the one who pulled me out of the quicksand. I have to haul the garbage every day, but there aren't too many wild animals at the dump, and I've only been bitten twice. Mr. Warden, the director, is very nice. He has a real social conscience. He hires only desperate criminals as counselors. Our bunk counselor, whose name is Chip, is a reformed axe murderer on parole. He has red eyes and yells a lot, keeps an axe under his mattress. Tonight's gonna be really fun. Our cabin hasn't been fixed yet, so we get to sleep in trees. I sure hope the typhoon doesn't start up again. I'll be safe and sound so long as Algonquian Island doesn't sink any further. Your son, Rudy. P.S. If this letter looks messy, it's because I'm writing it while being chased by a bear. Hovering over his letter-writing charges, Chip stopped beside Rudy's bunk and let out a bellow of rage. Miller, what is this? He ripped the letter out of Rudy's hand. Typhoid? There's no typhoid here. There's no atrocities. He read on. A typhoon? Are you crazy? Criminals? Oh, I'm not an axe murderer. I've never even wanted to kill anybody. Until now. You don't have to sleep in a tree. Nothing happened in the cabin. Bears? There aren't any bears on the whole island. Miller, you tear this up. You write a proper letter. Are you interfering with Canada Post? Asked Rudy. Look, Miller, pleaded Chip. This stuff is all lies. It'll upset your folks. No, you won't, said Rudy. They don't get upset easily. They know me. Listen, said Chip in exasperation, grabbing Harold Green's letter from his hand. This is what a letter is supposed to sound like. Dear Mom, I'm having a great time. If it weren't for this real nut in our... The counselor's voice trailed off. Well, this... And he grabbed another letter. Dear Mom and Dad, having a great time. The weather's good. Don't forget to feed my chameleon. Send money, love, Adam. His eyes shone triumphantly. Now there's a real letter. Mine's more creative, objected Rudy. You're gonna mail that? Cried Chip. You can't send that. I'll kill you. Threats of violence, said Rudy, making notes. Miller, said Chip in a lower tone. Listen to reason. Tear up that letter. Don't you realize? The camp could sue you for all those lies. Rudy, obligingly, tore up his masterpiece and sat down to write another. Attaboy, you write your folks a nice letter. They deserve it. They're spending a lot of money to send you here. And here I thought I was doing time, said Rudy mildly. How's this? Chip took the letter and read it. Dear Mom and Dad, how are you? I'm okay. This certainly is a camp, all right. Only 12 more days till visiting day. Your son, Rudy. Well, there now. That's much better, he said with a dubious frown. Okay. Everybody, finish up those letters. We're going to run the obstacle course and we're going to win. Miller won't, sneered Harold Green. Miller certainly won't, agreed Rudy. Why? Bawled Chip. You need the exercise and excitement. You know I don't run, said Rudy. Besides, Mike and I are going to arts and crafts. We are, whispered Mike. Aw, no, protested Chip. You can do that kind of stuff when it rains. It's raining, said Rudy firmly. What do you mean raining? Sun's shining. It doesn't have to be raining to be raining. Chip scratched his head for a moment. Then, what about you, Webster? He asked, undaunted. Why don't you come along and have some fun with us? No thanks, said Mike, shuffling uncomfortably. Okay, let 'em go, said Harold in disgust. They'd only ruin everything. Green, you got a big mouth, said Chip. Agreed, said Rudy. You too, Miller, snapped the counselor. Let's go, guys. We're due on the obstacle course. Miller, Webster, we'll see you two at lunch. And he jogged off with the rest of the boys trailing along behind him. What do you want to go to arts and crafts for? Asked Mike, mystified. We're not going to arts and crafts, Rudy explained. We're going to build a dam. A slow smile of understanding spread across Mike's face. All right, that is the end of that little section right there. And we're going to take a break. All right, come back, and we'll continue our reading. We have how many pages? Look at this. We're almost up to chapter 4, which is good, clean, wholesome fun. I'm going to hurry and get to that, but we're going to stop for now. All right,